Hey guys, today we're going to be reviewing the Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Alphonse Elric. He is actually one of the main characters, I believe. I haven't watched the show that much, but he is just a full body of armor. I think that he should be the Full Metal Alchemist, not his brother. So, first, let's look at the packaging. So, you have a little image of Alphonse right here, and then his name down here. And you can also see the figure and his accessories in a big window on the back, on the front, which the window goes onto this side, but not this side, where they keep Full Metal Alchemist and then a picture of Alphonse, I believe. Back here, just a read up and then articulation count. So let's get on to the figure. So first, we're gonna have to take him out of the packaging. Can I please have something? We're going to have a talk after this episode. So I'm going to go ahead and take him out, and I'll cut to you when I see you then. So this is Alphonse out of the packaging. He looks really nice, but I was messing with him a little bit off camera, and his articulation is not that great. In some places it excels, but in other places it hardly even moves. So, as you can see, his paintwork is pretty good. I like the little decals on the side. And he has this really nice stark white color on this tarp in the back of his head. I like this shade of like a metallic blue, and he is a really heavy figure too. So let's get on to the articulation. So first, I think, nope, you can't turn his head. You will not be able to turn his head, so he will always be looking forward if you ever decide to put him in your collection. Next, let's get to his arms. So they go up about this much. Yeah. They don't go up that far. And then his elbows go really good up for a single elbow joint. His wrists, they hinge in and out, in. And then I believe his torso moves. Yep, nope, that was his waist. Oh my gosh. There we go. So, his torso does go a little bit down, as you can see from that little hexagon on the back. It does go a little bit down, doesn't go up. Tiny bit of tilt, another tiny bit of tilt. He has a waist that turns, it turns all the way around. Now his legs go forward this much, go back this much. They don't really go out because it's just a ball from his torso going down into the leg, which doesn't give you that much articulation. And there are no cuts up in the upper thigh. He does have a thigh swivel for some reason. And then his knees go this far back. Pretty good for a single knee joint. And then his heels. His heels were the part where I had a really hard time moving. Like this one was stuck. It had a paint clot up here, and it was not that good. And then he does have pivot, which is really loose because I was like pushing really hard to move his ankle, or else he wouldn't have stood up. And the other one is much tighter, much more secure, and it will go better back, better up. It does have the same articulation. And the details on the figure, the paint details, the eyes are really good, and then this pouch, pretty seamless, except for a little tiny bit. So let's get on to the accessories. He comes with this sticker, which I thought was really cool because it's by the company who made it, and it's also kind of in the Full Metal font. And then he also comes with the two open hands, where he uses alchemy. Yeah, it's a pretty good display of his power. Now, Another detail that I noticed while I was messing around with this figure was that there is actually no head going into the helmet. It's just hollow in there, if you can see it. I'm not sure if you'll be able to. But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. So I'm going to show you guys how easy it is to just pop out the hands. Wait, it's a bit hard. It's not really super easy, but it is once you loosen it up. And then these hands go in and out as well. Now, I'm not sure if you'll actually be able to make him do his move where he puts his hands together, but because this is about all you get going in, so I wouldn't really recommend trying unless you're going to break it or modify it. So, now I'm going to get on to the scaling. So first, we're going to be doing the two SH Figuarts figures we've reviewed, which you should check out. We first have Gojo, and then Goku Black in his Super Saiyan Rose version. I'm not sure if he really scales up well. He seems more of like a maybe 1/15th scale figure, so he's not going to fit in with really any 1/6 scale collections, or not 1/6, 1/12 scale collections, so wouldn't recommend it. Next, we have Deadpool again. Yes, trusty old Deadpool. He is basically the same as with the SH Figuarts Goku Black and also the SH Figuarts Gojo. Yeah, I'm going to put him back here. Now let's go take a look at some other anime figures. So first, we have Naruto, who is a 7-inch scale figure. And then we also have Saitama, which is also a 7-inch scale figure. And he doesn't really scale up because he's pretty small. He's maybe around 5 inches, 4 or 5 inches. So yeah, that's about it. Now, this dude has a lot of gripes, but he also has really good paintwork, so I guess it slightly makes up for it. But a bunch of the gripes are the articulation. The articulation is not good. Like with the head, how there's no swivel at all. Pretty sure you could have found something out, like a little ball in there or something. And then his ankles, specifically this one, had a little paint clump up in there, and I couldn't really move it up and down, so I really had to force it. Does not have great like shoulder movement. It doesn't really go up and down. This little toga thing kind of hinders the leg movement along with the ball from the lower torso up, down into the upper leg. I wish he didn't have so many single joint articulation pieces, but yeah, that's about it. Thank you guys for watching. I do not recommend you get this figure. It is not that great. Anyways, see you guys later.